Mega broker Dolly Lenz is in LA to check out properties for a billionaire client. She's with designer Sue Firestone, and they're about to see one of the most exclusive properties in the country.
You can have a buyer who wants something super specific, and he doesn't really know what he wants. He just knows that he wants the most special thing that exists, and my job is to match him up with what exists. Guess what? Often it doesn't exist. So we then have to go to a second level, which is the whisper listing market.
There's a secret world of real estate known only to the super rich. It's called the whisper listing. It means a property is not for sale unless you're super rich. Some whisper listings are so quiet that only billionaires can hear them, or clients of Dolly Lenz.
I called my friend Sue and I said, I know you designed this house a couple years ago that was over-the-top, fabulous, modern house. Do you think the owner would sell it? Look at this. Well, it's not even the house. That's the house.
You're right.
Thank you, Sue.
Great.
Hey, I hope the house is as good as the entrance.
Oh, wait till you see.
Yeah.
Even better.
Dolly, look at this.
This is security
Guard.
here?
Security.
Right, and here?
Yes, guard over here too. Highest security you could imagine.
For privacy and security reasons, we can't tell you the name of the owner or even the street where this house is located. Even the cameras in the car had to be pointed only at Dolly and Sue so as not to reveal the neighborhood.
Voila.
And look at these rugs, wow.
These are actually, we had a custom order of $500,000 of these rugs. It was madly rushed, but the cows, you have to grow them first.
And I understand that Rupert Murdoch is a neighbor here.
Oh, one of many.
Yes. So this is all really
this is
the most luxurious place in LA.
It's higher level than Beverly Hills.
Yes.
I mean, it's the ultimate.
You feel relaxed here. You don't feel somebody went out of their way to show off.
This really isn't a home. It's a 42,000 square foot compound. There are 5 buildings, 28 bedrooms, and 36 bathrooms. There's even an orchard where the owner can pick fresh fruit for breakfast every morning. Not that he'll be picking it.
And wow. This carpet was custom made for him. Never made before, never will be made after. Copyright issues.
You know you're super rich when you can copyright your carpet. That's to make sure that no one else can have the same one.
This bathroom alone, I don't even want to say how many millions of dollars just this bathroom cost. But
Millions,
it is
millions of dollars.
millions of dollars.
For just a bathroom.
Absolutely. Some of the fun details, the poodle bath.
Yes. Oh, love that. What do you think this costs to maintain, Sue? To maintain a house in this condition?
Upwards to close to $5 million.
A
You
year.
have to continually treat the wood, the stone, and the dust. You can't let it settle. You actually have to upkeep it, even when the owner's not here.
So you think around $5 million a year could
Yes,
cover it?
yes.
We're talking about security, landscaping, cooks, the cleaning people, someone from the pool, someone for the garage. When you add in utilities and taxes, you're talking millions of dollars a year just to keep the house running.
So I have to go to a lunch, the Polo Lounge, of course, but I'd like you to wander through and see everything.
As Dolly is exploring the house alone, she's greeted by someone who only wants to be referred to as a representative of the house.
Dolly?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh,
That's
hi.
John. I heard Sue had to go to lunch or had
Oh, I'm
another
sorry.
engagement.
I hope it's okay I'm here
No,
alone.
absolutely. I
Oh.
heard you talking about the view, and I just wanted to show you a little bit more about this.
So the entire room opens up?
Entire room opens up.
So it's like a terrace that's enclosed.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Everything out here is just perfect.
That's the way the owner wants it.
And how often does he use the house?
Once or twice a year,
Yeah?
sort of depends.
It may sound crazy, but some of the most expensive homes in the world are usually empty. The super rich don't just have multiple homes today, they have maybe 10 or 12 homes around the world. They only get to them once a year or maybe once every few years.
It's a nice entry area to our garage, and I'd love to show you that
This is the
next.
entry area to the garage.
Absolutely.
That's a Ferrari, and that's a Ferrari, and we had, I don't know what upstairs. I mean, it's like the hard to keep track.
Lamborghini, Rolls Royce,
Yeah.
it's
This is
got
quite
a
the
collection.
Yeah. The proposed buyer, if we can get him a sale here, let me tell you, he is the biggest car dealer in Asia. So it's a perfect fit. This is meant to be. They've rejected $150 million that somebody offered them, but you know what? That doesn't stop us. We're going to write an offer, and we're going to try to make this deal.
The rich have homes for skiing. They have homes for sunbathing. But we found some super rich who have homes for the end of the world.
Come on in. I'm not in the mood for snow right now. This is Oceanside. This is San Francisco Beach. Here's the San Francisco Marina.
Larry Hall is not your average developer. He's taken a decommissioned missile silo and turned it into luxury homes. So the super rich can survive the apocalypse in style.
We are in the space that was previously occupied by an intercontinental ballistic missile.
The wealthy today have become the most paranoid part of our population. You know, they're buying gold and burying it in their backyards. They're buying property overseas so they can escape at a moment's notice. And in their desk drawers, many of them have escape kits with parachutes in case they have to jump out the window.
These silos were designed to literally withstand a direct nuclear strike and still be able to launch the missile that was protected inside of it.
If it is ever fired, it will obliterate its target.
This facility is capable of being off-grid indefinitely, so it's a very expensive requirement to meet.
The location was so secretive, we can only tell you that it's somewhere in central Kansas.
This was engineered to withstand a nuclear strike. You pretty much encompass anything from a pandemic to solar flares to global climate change to terrorism to dirty bombs to radiation to, you name it, earthquakes, severe weather. This facility is inclusive protection for all of those. We take security very seriously here. It's not only the nature of the facility because it's a survival condominium, but a lot of the clients, the people that buy in here, are used to a high level of security. Our clients are former NFL players, we've had authors, we've had a few movie stars.
Larry tells us this silo can support 70 people, but survival's gonna cost you. For a full floor, it's $3 million, half floor, $1.5 million. Oh, and Larry says he's sold out. And there's a waiting list. And he's already working on Silo 2.
The bankers aren't lending on conventional homes, let alone nuclear-hardened condominiums, so everyone has to have cash to buy one of these.
Yeah, imagine the guy at JP Morgan Chase writing this mortgage, nuclear hardened condominiums. Is that a jumbo mortgage, sir? Not gonna happen.
We actually have our own jail cell, which is nearing completion right here. Let's face it, it's possible for someone to have a bad day. We can, bring them in here and let them cool down. This is the pharmacy window. When it's operational, it's a licensed Kansas pharmacy. So we will have at least 7 years worth of medication for anyone that's an owner in here that has prescriptions. Let's talk about toilet paper. If you had to have toilet paper for 70 people for, let's say, 7 years, it would take more than an entire floor just to store the toilet paper. Can't do that. That's some pretty expensive toilet paper. We have these toilets that are a combination regular toilet, but they have a bidet seat, and they have computer programmable wash cycles, and you can set everything from the temperature to the how hard the spray is and the spray pattern, and you can personalize your bathroom experience. These lower pie-shaped trays are the hydroponic tanks, and these grow any variety of things. We have everything from lettuce and kale to onions and carrots. These round, taller tanks over here are the aquaponics. These are where we'll raise 3 different species of tilapia. People say these are far-fetched and they're hypotheticals that won't happen. Read the headlines. I think it's the value that you put on the safety aspect in the what-if scenario is an incredibly tangible peace of mind to add to the dollar value of the investment.
Luxury bunkers? Sounds bonkers, right? Totally insane, but in my experience covering the wealthy, it makes total sense. In fact, I'm just surprised there are not more of these things being built.